From an early age, you learned to behave, to hide what you feel so as not to hurt others, to control your impulses so as not to seem selfish, to smile even when you wanted to disappear. You learned that, to be accepted, you needed to be convenient. And thus, without realizing it, you shaped a socially acceptable version of yourself, a persona. The persona, as Jung described, is a psychic construct, a kind of character we create to interact with the outside world. It is important, even necessary. It is thanks to it that we can work, participate in groups, live in society. The problem begins when we stop seeing the persona as a functional mask and start to believe that it is who we are. You act as if you are always calm, even when you are boiling inside. You become that person who is always available, always helpful, always balanced, because that is the role they have learned to expect from you. But the truth is that every time you pretend to be okay when you are not, every time you ignore your anger to avoid conflict, every time you say, "It's fine," when everything in you says it isn't, a small piece of you is silenced. This continuous repetition of internal denials creates cracks, and these cracks accumulate. Over time, the person behind the mask begins to disappear. You no longer know what you really want. You can no longer identify what you feel. Your desires become confusing. Your decisions, automatic. You live according to what others expect, not what you believe or desire. It is here that the persona ceases to be an adaptive tool and transforms into a psychic prison. And the cruelest part of it all is that, on the outside, everything seems to work. You receive compliments. People trust you. You seem successful, functional, even happy. But inside, something is dying. The mask has become skin, and you no longer know how to take it off without losing everything you have built. But is maintaining this image worth the price of giving up yourself? How many times have you stayed silent to avoid confrontation? How many times have you regretted saying yes? How many times have you smiled on the outside and screamed on the inside? The truth is that the persona should never command your life. When you identify too much with this role, you begin to live as a shadow of yourself. And this, over time, disconnects you from the soul, the living center of your existence.